Anyway, the three runners are coming up to the gate pretty well. And pretty much reaching dispatch point now. And Diamond Destroyer from gate one came out quite nicely and is going to hold out Volder quite easily, and it drops onto the leader's back and give him plenty of time to balance up was Wind Chaser. So the three trotters over the short trip this one, and they worked down to the first turn, and I'm a Destroyer with the aid of barrier one was able to boot through and hold him out quite easily. Volder jumped onto its back pretty quickly, and Wind Chaser was given plenty of time to balance up, and he's tacked onto the back of Volder now. So the three trotters putting on a good display here as they enter the lane and coming down to the judge this time to get the bell. As I mentioned, over the short trip, which we don't see very often here in the qualifying trials, but we've got a special occasion tonight, and I'm a Destroyer is the one leading the pack. Leads by 4 metres over Volder, and at the tail of the field is Wind Chaser. So they work around the bottom turn the final time. And Rebecca Bartley has I'm a Destroyer travelling sweetly up in front. Hasn't put a foot wrong and leads still by 4 metres over Volder, and at the tail of the field is Wind Chaser. So they've gone inside the 800 metre peg and they swing down the back straight the final time. I'm a Destroyer, still the one to run down. Has still that margin of 4 metres over Volder, and at the tail of the field is Wind Chaser. So between turns, and I'm a Destroyer, still the one to run down. He leads by 5 metres. The stablemate's now out chasing, and that's Wind Chaser, and trots up stylishly into second spot and goes up around the outside there of Volder. So on the inside, we've got I'm a Destroyer, and moving up on the outside, Wind Chaser. And those two pretty much match motors as they enter the lane. And going back to the markers, or getting the sprint lane, is Volder. Good finish coming up here, 3 across the track. And Volder coming up along the inside, trying to join I'm a Destroyer. Gee, it's going to be mighty close. Volder on the inside. Gee, I don't know. You've got to still keep the outside horse up. So I'll leave that one to the judge. Maybe Volder by a pimple over I'm a Destroyer. And just on their tails was Wind Chaser.